Would you all please rise for the entrance of our graduates? Please stand for the presentation of colors by the MHS NJROTC.
By the dawn
I would like to thank Mr. Greg Bennett and the senior chorus members for singing the national anthem and for our ROTC for providing our flag salute. Good evening. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome our administration, Board of Education parents, and especially our graduates to this special occasion. It is with great pleasure that I look out into our audience tonight and at our young graduates. This class has a special place in my heart, as I have watched them all mature from unsure ninth graders to mature adults I see sitting before me this evening. I am so proud of all that they have accomplished and the hurdles that they have overcome to reach this moment in their lives. Dr. Seuss said it best, congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize some of the distinguished guests that are with us this evening. We have Mr. Andrew Warren, President of the Board of Education. Mr. John Perino, Vice President of the Board of Education. Mr. Edwin Estrada, Board Member. Ms. Linda Knapp, Board Member. And Mr. John Williams, Board Member. I'd also like to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Kenneth Eastwood. Ms. Jessica Turner, our Instructional Leader for SLO and Learning Objectives at the high school. Dr. Hans Siebold, House 1 Dean of Students. Mr. Dwayne Whitaker, House 3 Dean of Students. And I'd like to introduce you to the rest of my summer school administration staff this year, Ms. Shirley Thompson and Mr. John Juris. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lauren Durr. I'm the House 4 Dean of Students, as well as this year's summer school principal. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the members of the MHS faculty and staff that have showed up tonight in support of our graduates, as well as Ms. Tracy Sorrentino, who's our Monhegan Middle School principal. Okay. At this point in time, I'd like to call Mr. Andrew Warren, the President of the Board, up to address our graduates.
Good evening. I'm pleased to be able to speak to you this evening on behalf of the Board of Education, and I would like to congratulate each and one of you graduates and your families and loved ones. I don't have any advice for you all. I think that gets dispensed like candies from a Pez dispenser pretty frequently. I will share a few things, though. I found that the sweetest things in life are learned by doing them yourselves. I think that you get so much more out of it that way, and you're better off with your own experiences rather than the advice of others, no matter whether you succeed or fail. I found a few other things that might be of interest. Life is much better when you continue to strive to learn every single day. I've also found that it's good to have goals. They don't need to be lofty, but it's good to have something to strive towards. I've learned that giving back lends a sense of purpose and builds community. I also know that it's good to always remember where you came from and where you're going. It's important to remember where you came from because your parents will never let you forget it if you forget about them. I've also learned that it's good to stay grounded. With these things in mind, I want to wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, and congratulations on graduating from Middletown High School.
I'd now like to call up two of our fellow graduates, Derek Judd and Allison Pinner.
Congratulations, class of 2014. Everyone knows that your senior year goes by so quickly. So of course, we are honored to have had an extra 6 weeks to further our education. So maybe some of us might have used our phones a little bit too often, or may have fallen asleep in some of our classes, or even missed a few riveting lessons, but we made it. We feel immortal, but we're supposed to feel that way. We're graduating from high school. We do know that this feeling will fade, but we will have this accomplishment to look back on forever. We finally did it. Over the course of our 4 years of high school, we have learned what makes life valuable. The value of life is that it doesn't last forever. What makes it precious is it has to come to an end. We know it now more than ever, and I say it that today of all days is a reminder to us that time is precious. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Make yours count for something. Fight for what matters to you. Even if we fall short, what other way is there to live? A great motivational speaker, Les Brown, once stated, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll still land among the stars." We are all stars in our own way. It has been said that there are 6 key rules to the ladder of success. First, trust yourself. Don't be afraid to follow your heart. Next, break some rules. Step over the boundaries sometimes. Push your limits. Third, don't be afraid to fail. If we didn't fail sometimes, we would all be in the same place. Also, ignore the haters. The people who want to hate on others, they are the ones who have nothing to offer. Next, work like hell. Try your hardest to push yourself to the extreme. When you think you can't go any further, push yourself again. And finally, give something back. Give back to the people who helped you when you were down. Class of 2014, follow these guidelines and your chances for success will improve. Make as many mistakes as you want. Don't be afraid of messing up. We all do. Just get back up, keep moving forward, and don't look back. You're not going that way. You can't sit by waiting for life to happen. Get out there and experience the world. A.A. Milne, author of the beloved Winnie the Pooh books, said it best when he had Pooh say, "You can't stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You have to go to them sometimes."
Get it, Allison. Okay. Although graduation is our final step here at Middletown High School, it is certainly not an end to anything. It is a beginning. Our lives start now. Some of us will soon be attending college, while others will be starting careers in various walks of life. That's what makes this exciting, as well as sad for many of us. High school graduation is a tremendous accomplishment, regardless of where and when you earn it. The diplomas we will receive are a testament to our hard work and our perseverance. More importantly, they are a confidence builder for our future. This achievement is a turning point for all of us. It is now time for us to take advantage of this tremendous opportunity. As difficult as high school was for some of us, we truly are saddened to finally part. We would like to sincerely thank Middletown School District for having summer school in the first place. None of us would be here walking the stage if it wasn't for Middletown. Oh,
Keep going.
All right.
We know that.
We know that summer school costs money, however, we feel we're worth it. We are grateful for the opportunity, and we would also like to thank our high school principals, teachers, counselors, and who bent over backwards to help us make it to this day. Thank you to the clerical staff, the security guards, for making the summer school program a smooth success. We also appreciate the custodial staff and the kitchen staff for all their hard work. Mostly, we want to thank and to express our appreciation to all of our families, moms, dads, grandparents, and friends who have guided us and supported us from the very beginning. Thank you so much for being there every step of the way. We would not have made it here without you. Well, class of 2014, through all the bumps, bruises, and battles, here we stand. Congratulations to us. Thank you. Yeah.
Nice job, guys. I'd now like to call Dr. Kenneth Eastwood to come give the address to the class of 2014.
I think I'm going to stand up here because I'd like to be as tall as Mr. Whitaker. So it's, right, Dwayne? Oh. You know what I find actually impressive with the last two speakers, and it's a reflection really of most of our students. When they came up here, one of the things that they wanted to do, and they did very eloquently, is talk about giving back. They thanked the school, the parents, their friends, the teachers, the administrators. And although I may have had something else to say earlier tonight, I think when I listened to them, I think it's important for us representing the school district to thank them, the graduates tonight. One of the most outstanding attributes of people that are successful is the concept of, I refer to it as stick-to-itiveness. In essence, it means that you don't give up. You know, stick-to-itiveness. Now, for a guy that used to stutter when I was younger, and I had to work through that, and here I am now being able to say a word like that, it's kind of an example of going through a situation where oftentimes my colleagues may have seen me and talked to me in a different way, but I had the encouragement of my friends, my teachers, and speech therapists to get through that when I was younger. You all tonight are here because you stuck through something. You kept pushing. You didn't give up on yourselves. And for a school district, we want to thank you for pursuing what you've accomplished tonight, which is graduation. And we ask that from this point forward, you remember what you've accomplished and those goals that your colleagues just spoke about, setting goals for yourself. Make sure you don't give up on them either. And as you accomplish things down the road, we ask that you do come back. You visit us, you remember us, and let us see what you've accomplished, because you will be doing great and wonderful things. So on behalf of the school district tonight, graduates, thank you. Congratulations.
Now I'd like to ask Mr. Bennett and the members of the chorus to come up for a special presentation. Okay, so now the point in the program that everybody has been waiting for, the presentation of the class of 2014. Dr. Eastwood?
Oh, I'm sorry. So for the formalities, I'd like to ask the principal of the summer school, have all these students present met all the requirements as required by the state of New York to graduate from Middletown High School.
They have.
In view of that, I'd like to welcome you and congratulate you, graduates of the class of 2014 Middletown High School.
Our assistant principal, Mr. John Gerace, will now begin the handing out of diplomas.
Javar Ala Jarito. Traquan Brown. Jerry Cazares. Raul Diaz. Lucy Gonzalez. Derek Judd. Abner Martinez. Deja Mays. Anaya Melvin. Anna Maria Montano. Anthony Morelli. Miguel Munoz. Giuliano Napolitano. Ariel Oliva Calderon. Alfredo Ortiz. Hector Paz. Allison Pinner. Donald Pounds. Fatima Priest. Natalie Ramos. Steven Rivera. Alexander Rodriguez. Juan Romero. Cynthia Sanchez. Alyssa Tinley. Justice Bells. David Vickers. And Quanisha Williams. There you have it, folks, the class of 2014.
Okay. Okay. We're just going to wait for our last few graduates to return to their seats. All right, my graduates. One last rite of passage before I send you off. Can I please have the class of 2014 rise and turn to your friends, family, parents? You can now move your tassels. Move those tassels. Our ceremony has concluded, but I invite everyone please to join us for refreshments in the lobby.
That's what you want.